US President Donald Trump has warned of possible tariffs against countries that do not back his push for control over Greenland. As a bipartisan group of US lawmakers visited Denmark to express support for Copenhagen and its autonomous Arctic territory. Now, speaking before leaving for Florida, President Trump reiterated that the United States needs Greenland to close what he described as a serious security gap. He said discussions with NATO were ongoing.
We're going to say NATO has been dealing with us on Greenland. We need Greenland for national security very badly. If we don't have it, we have a big hole in national security, especially when it comes to what we're doing in terms of the Golden Dome and all of the other things.
Meanwhile, a bipartisan U.S. congressional delegation arrived in Copenhagen for a two-day visit aimed at easing tensions. The lawmakers met Denmark's Prime Minister as well as Danish and Greenlandic officials. Delegation leader Senator Chris Coons thanked Danish authorities for their engagement, while Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski said that most Americans do not support acquiring Greenland.
This is a 10-member bipartisan bicameral dialogue from the United States Senate and the United States House, and we are grateful for your hospitality, for 225 years of being a good and trusted ally and partner. We had a strong and robust dialogue about how we extend that into the future.
It's important to underscore that when you ask the American people whether or not they think it is a good idea for the United States to acquire Greenland, the vast majority, some 75%, will say, we do not think that that is a good idea. This senator from Alaska does not think it is a good idea.
As diplomatic talks continued, military personnel, including German soldiers, were seen arriving in Greenland's capital, Nuuk, as part of a NATO-backed exercise requested by Denmark. Several European countries have sent small contingents for reconnaissance missions under Denmark's Arctic Endurance Operation. Now, Germany has sent 13 reconnaissance personnel. France has deployed 15 mountain warfare specialists. Sweden, Norway and Britain have sent small teams. However, Poland has drawn a red line, saying that it will not send troops. In a related development, video released by Danish Defence showed Danish F-35 fighter jets conducting air-to-air refueling with the French tanker aircraft over southeast Greenland. Danish officials said that the exercise focused on long-range operations and safe flying in extreme Arctic conditions. Denmark's Joint Arctic Command stressed that the military build-up is aimed at monitoring potential Russian activity and not responding to threats from the United States.
For me, it is about Russia. It is about what's going on in Ukraine. We see how Russia is conducting war in Ukraine. And when the war in Ukraine is over, hopefully with a good result for Ukraine, it is our expectation that, that Russia will move the resources that have been using in Ukraine on other theaters, and that is also including in the Arctic. I think there's no immediate threat from Russia right now, so we are looking into a potential threat.
Anderson noted that while no Russian or Chinese combat ships have been seen near Greenland recently, cooperation between Moscow and Beijing in the Arctic has increased. He said that this growing partnership represents the new normal and is a shared concern among NATO members, including the US and Canada.